The most extraordinary performers and individuals who ever lived perceived their circumstances in remarkably similar ways. Perceived their circumstances in remarkably similar ways. They had a lens through which they viewed the world that was similar to each other's, but very different from everyone else's. They had a lens through which they viewed the world that was similar to each other's, but very different from everyone else's. They had a lens through which they viewed the world that was similar to each other's, but very different from everyone else's. This book will help you understand how those amazing individuals trained their mind and oriented their hearts so that they were always learning and growing, and how you can train your mind and heart to do the same. In order to have both a sustained peak performance and fullness of life, we must examine who we are, how we are put together, and what drives us. In 5 years of full-time research, the same components stood out for both peak performance and having an extraordinary life: the heart. Learning that the heart, or spirit, is the key driver for both was the turning point in my research. The heart is where we store our hopes and dreams, beliefs and assumptions. Out of the heart comes good or evil, love or fear. It's the source of our deepest motivation and greatest power. If you want to develop confidence and poise under pressure, as well as deep contentment and joy. We need to challenge the assumptions and beliefs we have in our heart to see if they are really true. We all have a story we've been telling ourselves over our entire lifetimes, based on assumptions and beliefs that have formed in our hearts. Some of these are empowering and true. Some are not. We also have beliefs that allow us to see possibilities and beauty no one else can. We also have beliefs that allow us to see possibilities and beauty no one else can. When your life is based on the truth with the capital T, it expands every day. Truth with the capital T, like the sun's rays filling a welcome sky, revealing unknown beauties. On this powerful journey of inner excellence, we are going to direct what you think and how you think towards what's powerful and permanent. First, however, we must let go of the assumptions. We are called them presuppositions that may have limited our lives without knowing it. However, we must let go of the assumptions that may limit our lives without knowing it. A life with unlimited possibilities is only possible when the assumptions that guide our lives are also free from limits. A life with unlimited possibilities is only possible when the assumptions that guide our lives are also free from limits. Here are some old presuppositions. Here are some old presuppositions we are going to drop, and the reason why. I am my thoughts. Sometimes terrible or shameful thoughts flash through our minds that are not true and have nothing to do with who we really are. My value is based on my results. You may have grown up in a culture or family that has instilled this in you. But your self-worth does not increase or decrease based on your performance. Your self-worth The best performers were born that way. Whatever abilities you are born with can be proved far beyond what you've imagined, largely through hard work, deliberate practice on specific skills that I will teach you, and learning to direct and control your desires. Here are 10 new empowering presuppositions that will form the basis of the mindset you will develop as you read this book. Here are 10 new empowering presuppositions that will form the basis of the mindset you will develop as you read this book. Here are 10 new empowering suppositions that will form the basis of the mindset you will develop as you read this book. Every circumstance and every person you encounter is here to teach and help you. It's all working for your good. You were created for glory in infinite, inherent worth. The life you've been given is meant to develop your character and prepare you for that glory. 2. Your life is a reflection of your beliefs. The foundation for extraordinary performance, joy, and confidence, and the primary skill to learn is how to believe. Beliefs are the control panel of your life, a subconscious thermostat keeping your life in line with your comfort levels. Keeping your life in line with your comfort levels. To improve performance in a consistent, powerful way, you must change your beliefs about who you are and what's possible. 3. Self-centeredness is the root cause of fear. It leads to self-consciousness, overanalysis, and ultimately self-rejection. Concerned about what others think of you. Our greatest obstacle is getting in our own way through arrogance or self-rejection, both of which come from self-centeredness. 4. We all have the same deep needs and same deep desires. Every human heart desperately wants to be loved and accepted. Most of what we do is done in order to meet this need. Our deepest need is for unconditional love, and our greatest desire to be fully known and fully loved.